Welcome back to the channel, coin enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into a truly iconic piece of American history, the 1993 D1 Liberty Cent. Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just starting out, this coin has a fascinating story to tell. We'll explore its full history, discuss its design, and most importantly, reveal its potential value and worth. So stay tuned, because you might have a hidden treasure in your collection. Before we delve into the coin's specific details, let's set the stage with some historical context. The 1993 D1 Liberty Cent was minted during a time of significant change and progress in the United States. 1993 was a year marked by pivotal events such as the North American Free Trade Agreement, NAFTA, being signed and President Bill Clinton beginning his first term in office. The U.S. Mint, located in Denver, produced billions of pennies, continuing the legacy of the Lincoln cent that had been in production since 1909. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Liberty Cent, was designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, whose iconic portrayal of President Abraham Lincoln has been a fixture on the coin's obverse front for over a century. Brenner's design was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and it has become one of the most recognized images in numismatic history. What makes the 1993 1 Liberty Cent stand out is its D-Mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint has a rich history dating back to 1906 and is renowned for its high-quality coin production. The D-Mint mark on the 1993 Liberty Cent signifies that the coin was minted in Denver, which is one of the four mints that produced U.S. coins at the time, the others being in Philadelphia, San Francisco, and West Point. In 1993 alone, the Denver Mint produced approximately 6.4 billion pennies. Despite this high mintage, the 1993 D Liberty Cent can hold significant value depending on its condition and any unique characteristics it might possess. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, designed by Victor D. Brenner. Lincoln faces to the right, and above his head, we see the inscription "In God We Trust," a motto that first appeared on U.S. coins during the Civil War. To the left of Lincoln, the word Liberty is engraved, symbolizing the nation's founding principles. The date 1993 is prominently displayed to the right, along with the mint mark D beneath the year, identifying it as a Denver minted coin. Turning the coin over to the reverse, we're greeted by the image of the Lincoln Memorial. This design, created by Frank Gasparo, was first introduced in 1959 to mark the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial, located in Washington, D.C., is a fitting tribute to Lincoln's legacy. If you look closely at the center of the memorial, you can actually see a tiny image of the seated statue of Lincoln inside, a remarkable detail for such a small coin. Now, let's talk about one of the most intriguing aspects of coin collecting: error coins. While most 1993 D Liberty Cents are common, there are some rare error varieties that can fetch a high price on the market. Errors occur during the minting process and can take many forms, such as misstrikes, off-center strikes, double dies, and die breaks. One of the most sought-after errors in the 1993 D Liberty Cent series is the double die obverse, where elements of the design, like the date or lettering, appear doubled. If you come across a 1993 D penny with a noticeable doubling of any inscriptions or details, it could be worth significantly more than its face value. Other potential errors include off-center strikes, where the design is shifted from the center of the coin, or die breaks, where parts of the die used to strike the coin crack, leaving raised lines or blobs of metal on the coin's surface. These error coins are prized by collectors, and depending on the severity of the error, they can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. As with any coin, the value of a 1993 D Liberty Cent is heavily influenced by its condition. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. Most circulated pennies from 1993 will show signs of wear and tear, such as scratches, fading, or discoloration, which will lower their value. However, if you have a 1993 D Liberty Cent in mint condition, or better yet, one that has been professionally graded as MS-65 or higher, you could be looking at a coin worth much more than its face value. High-grade examples of this coin can sell for up to $50 or more at auction, depending on market demand and availability. So, what's the current market value of a 1993 D Liberty cent? For most circulated coins, the value is relatively low, typically around 1 to 10 cents depending on condition. However, era coins, high-grade uncirculated examples, and those with special qualities can fetch anywhere from $10 to several $100s at auction. The future value of these coins is also something to consider. As time goes on, coins from the early 1990s will become scarcer in high grades, especially as collectors seek out pristine examples. The 1993 D Liberty cent may not seem like a valuable coin now, but with patience and careful preservation, it could become a highly sought-after piece in the decades to come. In conclusion, the 1993 D1 Liberty cent is not just a small piece of copper-coated zinc, it's a piece of history. Whether you have a well-circulated coin, a mint-condition beauty, or a rare era variety, this coin holds both historical significance and potential value. If you happen to have one in your collection, it's definitely worth holding on to. You never know when it might increase in value. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the world of coin collecting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare 1993 D Liberty cent. Until next time, happy collecting. This script provides a thorough exploration of the 1993 D1 Liberty cent, its historical background, design, errors, grading, and current and future market value, making it engaging and valuable for both coin collectors and casual viewers. Welcome back to channel, your go-to source for everything coin-related. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of US coinage with an in-depth look at the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. If you're a collector or simply curious about US coins, you're in for a treat. We'll be exploring the full history of this coin, its design significance, its value in today's market, and what makes it an important addition to any collection. By the end of this video, you'll understand why the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin is not just a penny, it's a piece of history with significant worth. Let's start by taking a look at the historical backdrop of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. This penny is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design was revolutionary for its time, as it was the first U.S. coin to feature the likeness of an actual person, President Abraham Lincoln. By 1996, this design had already been in use for 87 years, and it had become an iconic part of American currency. While the 1996 penny didn't mark any major anniversary or design overhaul, it was minted during an interesting time in American history. The mid-1990s saw the U.S. economy booming with technological advancements and the rise of the Internet, yet this humble penny still remained a vital part of daily commerce. The 1996 penny belongs to the fourth generation of Lincoln cents, which maintained the reverse design featuring the Lincoln Memorial. This design had been introduced in 1959, replacing the original wheat ears that appeared on the reverse from 1909 to 1958. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of this particular coin. Like all modern Lincoln cents, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin features Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, front, side, designed by Victor David Brenner. His portrait of Lincoln is renowned for its simplicity, with Lincoln's profile facing right. Above Lincoln's head, you'll find the word Liberty, which has appeared on all U.S. coins since 1793, symbolizing the country's most cherished value. The reverse side of the 1996 penny features the Lincoln Memorial, a design created by Frank Gasparo. This depiction serves as a double tribute to Lincoln. Not only is his portrait featured on the obverse, but the memorial dedicated to him is shown on the reverse. If you look closely at the Lincoln Memorial, you can even see a tiny engraving of Lincoln's statue, a fascinating detail that makes this coin a favorite for collectors. The inscriptions, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, Latin for out of many one, also appear on the reverse, emphasizing the coin's role as a national symbol. The 1996 1-cent Liberty coin was minted in 3 major locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each minting location produced a different variety of the coin, and understanding the distinctions is essential for determining their value. Coins produced here have no mint mark and are the most common of the 1996 pennies. Marked with a small d under the date, these pennies were also produced in large numbers, but are generally valued slightly more than their Philadelphia counterparts. The 1996 S-proof Lincoln cent is a special edition, minted in much smaller quantities with a high polish finish. These proof coins were never intended for circulation and are aimed directly at collectors. The high mintage numbers for the Philadelphia and Denver coins make them relatively common, but certain factors can increase their value. For regular circulation coins, Philadelphia and Denver mints, the value largely depends on the coin's condition. Coins in average circulated condition are typically worth face value, 1 cent. However, pennies in uncirculated condition can fetch significantly higher prices. A coin graded MS65 or higher can be worth between $10 and $30, depending on the buyer and market demand. The real value, however, lies in the 1996 S-proof coin. Since only about 2.7 million proof coins were produced, these can fetch $5 to $20 even in lower grades. Proof coins in PR69 or PR70 condition, near perfect condition, can be worth between $25 and $50, with some selling for even more depending on demand. In rare cases, some 1996 pennies with die errors or off-center strikes have been sold for much higher amounts, sometimes up to $500 or more. If you have a coin that looks different, it's worth getting it professionally evaluated. There are several key factors that determine the value of a 1996 penny. Coins in mint state, MS, condition are worth much more than circulated pennies. While Philadelphia and Denver pennies are common, San Francisco proof coins are much rarer and more valuable. The color of the copper also matters. Red coins, which retain their original copper luster, are more valuable than red-brown or brown coins that have toned over time. Coins with striking errors, double dies, or off-center strikes can fetch a premium. At first glance, the 1996 penny may seem like just another common coin, but it holds a lot of significance. For one, it's a symbol of America's enduring legacy, from honoring one of the nation's greatest presidents to representing over a century of American history. The Lincoln cent series has lasted for over 100 years, and it remains a staple of U.S. coinage, showing just how deeply Lincoln's image and values are embedded in American culture. Additionally, for collectors, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin represents an affordable yet interesting piece of numismatic history. While it might not have the same value as a rare silver dollar or gold coin, it's accessible to beginner collectors while offering plenty of opportunities for discovery. Whether it's finding a high-grade mint state coin or a rare era variety. In conclusion, the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin is much more than just a penny. It's a piece of American history, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln, and a valuable collector's item depending on its condition, mint mark, and possible errors. Whether you're holding on to one as a keepsake or actively searching for high-quality examples for your collection, it's a coin with enduring worth. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. And as always, happy collecting! Hello my dears fellows, welcome back to GZ Coins World, where we delve into the fascinating world of numismatics. Dears, today we are exploring a truly iconic piece of American history, the Liberty coin of 1982. We will cover its history, significance, and its worth today. If you are a coin enthusiast or just curious about American numismatic treasures, stick around for this deep dive. The Liberty coin of 1982, often referred to as the 1982 Liberty coin, is a part of the American Liberty series issued by the United States Mint. This coin stands out not only because of its historical context but also due to its design and value. So let's take a closer look at this remarkable coin. First, let's talk about the history behind this coin. The 1982 Liberty coin was issued to commemorate the 100th anniversary of the Liberty Head designs. The Liberty head design itself is a symbol deeply rooted in American history, first appearing on various U.S. coins in the 19th century. The Liberty head design was first introduced by engraver John Reich in 1807 on the capped bust series, and it was later used on various denominations, including the iconic Liberty head gold coins. The 1982 coin was released as a part of the centennial celebrations honoring this classic design and its significance in American numismatic history. Now let's delve into the specifics of the 1982 Liberty coin. This coin features a striking design by engraver John Mercanti, who was a chief engraver at the U.S. Mint. The obverse front of the coin showcases a majestic depiction of Lady Liberty wearing a cap symbolizing freedom and courage. The reverse back features an eagle, a traditional symbol of American strength and independence. The coin is composed of 90% silver and 10% copper, with a diameter of 40.6 mm and a weight of 1 troy ounce. It was minted in both proof and uncirculated versions. The proof version has a high-quality mirror-like finish, while the uncirculated version has a more matte appearance. But what about the value of this coin? The 1982 Liberty coin holds substantial value for collectors. Its worth is influenced by several factors, including its rarity condition and demand among numismatists. As of recent market trends, a proof version of the 1982 Liberty coin can fetch anywhere from $40 to $100 depending on its grade and packaging. Uncirculated versions generally range between $30 to $70. However, coins that are in pristine condition or have special qualities can command higher prices. What makes this coin particularly valuable is its historical significance and limited mintage. Its market value is $123 billion today. The 1982 Liberty coin was produced in relatively low quantities compared to other coins, adding to its rarity. For collectors, owning a piece of this centennial celebration is not just about the coin itself, but the rich history it represents. If you are considering investing in or adding the 1982 Liberty coin to your collection, it's a good idea to consult with a professional appraiser or dealer to get an accurate valuation. And remember, the value of coins can fluctuate based on market conditions and collector interest. To preserve the value of your coin, make sure to handle it with care. Use soft gloves and store it in a protective holder or case to avoid scratches and tarnishing. Proper care will help maintain its condition and, consequently, its value. In summary, the 1982 Liberty coin is more than just a piece of currency. It's a celebration of American heritage and a tribute to the enduring symbol of liberty. Whether you are a seasoned collector or a newcomer to numismatics, this coin is a valuable addition to any collection. Hello my dears, and welcome back to the channel. If you are passionate about coins or enjoy learning about numismatics, you are in the right place. In today's episode, we are going to take an in-depth look at one of the most intriguing and widely collected coins from the U.S. Mint, the 1989 Liberty cent, also known as the Lincoln penny. We will explore its full history, its design, minting details, and most importantly, its current value and why it holds significance to collectors. Make sure to stay tuned until the end to learn just how much this coin could be worth. The 1989 Liberty cent is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent replaced the Indian head cent that had been in circulation since 1859. The reverse initially featured 2 wheat stalks, hence the name, wheat penny, until 1959 when the design changed to the Lincoln Memorial, marking the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial design, which the 1989 Liberty cent features, was created by Frank Gasparo and depicts the iconic structure found in Washington, D.C., where Lincoln's legacy is enshrined. This reverse design ran from 1959 to 2008, making the 1989 Liberty cent part of this long-standing tradition. In 1989, the Denver Mint produced a staggering number of Lincoln cents, over 5.3 billion coins to be exact. This massive mintage was part of a broader trend during the 1980s when the U.S. Mint produced vast quantities of pennies to keep up with increasing demand for small change in daily transactions. However, while this large production run means that the 1989 Lincoln cent is relatively common, certain factors can elevate its value significantly, which we will explore later. The D mint mark on the coin indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint, which has been producing coins since 1906. Coins minted in Denver are distinguished by this small d just below the date on the coin's obverse, the front side. The obverse of the 1989 D Lincoln cent features a right-facing profile of Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This iconic image has been a constant on the penny since its introduction in 1909 and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in the world. Above Lincoln's head you will find the inscription, "I in God we trust." To the left the word liberty is inscribed, while the date 1989 sits just to the right of Lincoln's portrait with the small D mint mark below it. The reverse side of the 1989 D cent showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to the president whose legacy it commemorates. If you look closely you can even see the tiny image of Lincoln seated in the memorial, a remarkable detail that adds to the coin's intricate design. The words United States of America arc across the top, while e pluribus unum, meaning out of many one, is found just below. The denomination 1 cent is boldly displayed at the bottom. By 1989 pennies were made of copper-plated zinc. This was a significant change from the earlier 95% copper composition that had been in use until 1982. The copper-plated zinc penny weighs about 2.5 grams and contains only a thin outer layer of copper, about 2.5% copper, surrounding a zinc core 97.5%. While billions of 1989 D cents were minted, not all of them are created equal. The value of a coin like this can vary significantly depending on several factors, including its condition, any errors, and whether it's a rare variety. The condition of the coin is one of the most important factors when determining its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by organizations such as the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC). A coin in mint state MS condition is worth significantly more than a worn circulated coin. Most 1989 D pennies found in circulation will show signs of wear and tear, reducing their value to just a penny or slightly more. However, coins in higher grades such as MS65 or above can fetch much higher prices. A well-preserved 1989 D penny with sharp details, no signs of damage, and a brilliant lustrous surface can be quite valuable. Some coins in MS65 or MS66 condition have been known to sell for several dollars, while those in MS67 can go for over $100 at auctions depending on market demand. Mint errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting, and the 1989 D penny is no exception. Errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks can make a regular coin incredibly valuable. Error coins are considered unique and are highly sought after by collectors. For example, a 1989 D penny with a noticeable off-center strike can be worth significantly more than its face value, sometimes reaching upwards of 50 or more, depending on the severity of the error. Double dies, where parts of the design appear to be doubled, are another type of error that can increase a coin's value. While no major double die errors have been widely reported for the 1989 D penny, it's always worth examining your coins closely. Die cracks, where small breaks in the die cause raised lines on the coin, can also add to the coin's worth. While the 1989 D Liberty cent may not seem like a particularly rare or valuable coin at first glance, certain circumstances can elevate its worth considerably. Here's a breakdown of what you can expect in terms of value. Its market value is $675 billion today. Circulated condition. Most 1989 D pennies you will come across in your pocket change or coin rolls are in circulated condition. These coins typically hold little more than face value unless they are in particularly good condition. Uncirculated condition MS60, MS64, coins that have never been circulated and remain in their original mint state can be worth slightly more. These might sell for anywhere between 0.10 and 1 depending on the demand from collectors. High-grade mint state MS65 and above. If you happen to come across a 1989 D penny in exceptional condition graded MS65 or higher, you are looking at a coin that could fetch between 5 and 15. In MS66 or MS67 condition, these coins can be worth 50 to over 100. Error coins. The real treasure, however, lies in error coins. As mentioned earlier, a significant mint error like an off-center strike or a double die can increase the value of a 1989 D penny exponentially. These coins can range from $50 to several $100 depending on the type and severity of the error. One reason collectors might be drawn to the 1989 Lincoln cent is its place in history as part of the Lincoln Memorial series. Even though billions were minted, the interest in high-grade examples and error coins keeps the demand alive. If the coin is exceptionally well preserved or features a mint error, it could be a key addition to any numismatist's collection. Over time, as more and more of these coins are lost to circulation or where finding high-quality examples becomes more challenging, this trend could eventually lead to an increase in value for high-grade and error coins, making the 1989 cent a potential long-term investment for collectors. The 1989 Liberty cent may not be the rarest coin out there, but its historical significance as part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series combined with the potential for mint errors and high-grade examples makes it a valuable addition to any collection. While most coins from this year are only worth face value, those in exceptional condition or with rare mint errors can be worth quite a bit of money, sometimes reaching into the hundreds of dollars. If you have a 1989 penny sitting around, take a closer look. You might be surprised by what you find. Whether you are a casual collector or a serious numismatist, this coin offers a fascinating glimpse into the history of U.S. coinage and might just be a hidden gem in your collection. Welcome to our channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of coins, their history, value, and significance. Today, we're exploring the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin, an iconic piece of U.S. coinage that has intrigued collectors for years. Whether you are a seasoned numismatist or just starting out, understanding the full story behind this coin can help you appreciate its historical importance and its potential worth in the coin market today. So let's take a closer look at the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. Before we focus on the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin, it's essential to understand the broader history of the U.S. 1-cent coin. The United States has a long history of minting cents, with the first one being issued in 1793. Over the centuries, the design, composition, and symbolism of the cent have evolved significantly, reflecting the nation's history, values, and milestones. One of the most significant design shifts happened in 1909 when the Lincoln cent was introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time a U.S. coin featured a historical figure. The Lincoln cent quickly became iconic and has been minted every year since, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The reverse of the Lincoln cent has gone through changes as well. From 1909 to 1958, it featured a wheat ears design, which was replaced in 1959 by the Lincoln Memorial to honor the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial reverse remained in place until 2008, after which the coin underwent further design changes. Now let's shift our focus to the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. This coin is part of the larger Lincoln cent series and features a classic bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Brenner's design is renowned for its simplicity, grace, and powerful symbolism, perfectly capturing Lincoln's legacy as one of the most revered figures in American history. On the reverse of the 1996 Liberty cent, you will find the familiar Lincoln Memorial, a design by Frank Gasparo that has been in use since 1959. The reverse also includes the inscriptions "United States of America, et pluribus unum," and 1 cent. The Lincoln Memorial reverse is particularly iconic because if you look closely, you can see a tiny image of the statue of Lincoln inside the memorial. The 1996 cent continued the use of a copper-plated zinc composition, which had been introduced in 1982 to replace the older 95% copper coins. The composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper allows for cost-effective minting while retaining the classic look of the penny. The production of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin took place at 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia No Mint Mark, Denver D Mint Mark, and San Francisco S Mint Mark. Here's a breakdown of the mintage numbers for each. Philadelphia No Mint Mark, approximately 6.6 billion coins. Denver D Mint Mark, approximately 6.5 billion coins. San Francisco S Mint Mark, around 1.75 million coins, only in proof sets. The sheer volume of coins produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints means that the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin is relatively common in circulation. However, certain variations and proof coins can be valuable for collectors. Its market's value is $456 billion today. Several features make the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin stand out. The first is its composition, which, as mentioned earlier, is copper-plated zinc. This composition ensures durability and helps the coin resist wear and corrosion. The second key feature is the design itself. Victor David Brenner's obverse of Lincoln is still regarded as one of the most iconic coin designs in U.S. history, and its continued use over nearly a century speaks to its timelessness. Another aspect to consider is the condition of the coin. Collectors place significant value on the quality or grade of a coin. A high-grade 1996 1-cent Liberty coin such as one in uncirculated condition MS65 or higher can fetch a premium in the collector's market. As with many coins, errors and varieties can increase the value of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. Some common errors to look for include: die breaks. These occur when the die used to strike the coin cracks, causing raised lines or blobs on the surface of the coin. Off-center strikes. This error happens when the coin is not properly aligned during the striking process, resulting in a partial image. Doubled die. A doubled die error occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a doubling effect on certain parts of the design like the date or inscriptions. If you find a 1996 1-cent Liberty coin with any of these errors, its value can be significantly higher than a regular issue coin. Now let's get to the part everyone is waiting for: the value and potential worth of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. While the majority of these coins are worth face value in circulated condition, certain factors can elevate their worth. Uncirculated coins. If you have a 1996 1-cent Liberty coin in uncirculated condition MS65 or higher, it could be worth anywhere from 0.30 to 10 depending on the specific grade and demand. These coins are often found in mint sets or proof sets. Proof coins. The proof versions of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin, which were struck at the San Francisco Mint, are of higher quality and display a mirror-like finish. These coins are generally worth 2 to 5, but higher grade proof coins can reach up to 20 or more. Error coins. As mentioned earlier, error coins can significantly increase the value of the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin. For example, a double die error or an off-center strike could be worth 50 or more depending on the rarity and condition of the error. High-grade certified coins. Coins that have been certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command higher prices, especially if they receive a high grade. A 1996 1-center Liberty coin graded Mississippi 67 or higher can be worth between $100 and $500 depending on the market. Rare varieties. While there are no well-known major varieties of the 1996 Liberty cent, minor variations or die changes can make certain coins more desirable to collectors, adding to their worth. In conclusion, while the 1996 1-cent Liberty coin may seem common at first glance, its historical significance, design, legacy, and potential for rare errors make it a valuable addition to any coin collection. Whether you are hunting for uncirculated coins, error varieties, or proof sets, the 1996 Liberty cent offers plenty of opportunities for collectors and investors alike. If you happen to find one in excellent condition or with a unique error, you could be holding onto a coin worth much more than just 1 cent. Remember, the key to unlocking the full potential of this coin lies in its condition, rarity, and any distinguishing features. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting. If you are a fan of US coinage, you have probably come across the iconic 2000 1-cent Liberty coin. This humble penny may seem ordinary at first glance, but its historical significance, design details, and potential value can surprise even the most seasoned collectors. By the end of this video, you will have a full understanding of the 2000 Lincoln cent's history, value, and how it could be worth more than just a penny. Let's start with the history behind this coin. The 2000 Lincoln cent, often referred to as the 1-cent Liberty, is part of the long-standing Lincoln cent series. The Lincoln cent first debuted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this was the first U.S. coin to feature the image of a president, marking a significant shift in American numismatic tradition, which previously avoided depicting living or deceased political figures. By the time we get to the year 2000, the Lincoln cent had undergone several changes, but it still retained Brenner's classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse front side of the coin. What makes the 2000 1 cent Liberty unique is its specific historical context as well as its mint mark. The D mint mark found below the date on the obverse of the coin signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint is one of the key mints in the U.S. and has been producing coins since 1906. For the year 2000, the Denver Mint produced 8.7 billion pennies, making this coin relatively common in circulation. However, its potential value lies in special varieties, errors, and the condition of the coin. The reverse side of the coin still featured the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. This design by Frank Gasparo replaced the earlier wheat ear design and has become a hallmark of the Lincoln cent for over 5 decades. What's important to note here is that the 2000 Liberty cent belongs to the final decade of the Lincoln Memorial reverse design, which would be replaced by the Lincoln Bicentennial series in 2009. In terms of cultural history, the year 2000 marked the beginning of a new millennium, and U.S. coinage played an important role in reflecting national pride and historical continuity. While the penny remained largely unchanged in design during this period, the economic and technological developments of the 21st century would soon challenge the future of the penny. Rising production costs and the declining use of physical coins in transactions made the penny less practical, sparking debates on whether it should be discontinued. The 2000 Lincoln cent was struck using a composition of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, following the transition to a copper-plated zinc planchet that began in 1982. This change was made in response to the rising cost of copper, which made it more expensive to produce pennies than their face value. Its market value is $567 billion today. The coin weighs 2.5 grams and has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters. Like most modern pennies, it features a reeded edge. The obverse side showcases Victor D. Brenner's depiction of Abraham Lincoln facing right. Above his head, the words "In God We Trust" are inscribed with the word Liberty to the left, and the date 2000 followed by the D mint mark on the right. The reverse side of the coin, as mentioned earlier, features the Lincoln Memorial framed by the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum. At the bottom of the coin is the denomination boldly stating 1 cent. What makes certain coins in the 2000 D series valuable are variations or errors that occurred during the minting process. Some notable varieties include die cracks. These occur when the die used to strike the coin develops cracks, resulting in raised lines or unusual features on the coin's surface. Off-center strikes. Coins that are not properly aligned in the minting machine may have part of the design missing, which can increase their rarity and value. Double die is a popular error among collectors. This occurs when a coin is struck twice by the die, resulting in a slight doubling of the design elements such as the date or inscriptions. Now let's talk about the value of the 2000 Lincoln cent. As with any coin, the value depends on a number of factors, including its condition, rarity, and whether it has any errors or varieties. For circulated coins, the 2000 penny is usually worth face value, i.e. 1 cent. However, high-quality uncirculated specimens, particularly those in mint state MS condition, can fetch higher prices. Coins graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC as MS67 or MS68 can be worth 15 to 25 or more. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. What really drives the big worth of this penny are the error coins and rare varieties. For instance, off-center errors can be worth between 20 and 150 depending on the degree of misalignment. Double die errors are especially prized, with some specimens selling for hundreds of dollars depending on the prominence of the doubling. Additionally, proof coins, which are specially minted with extra care to create a high-quality finish, are worth more than regular circulation coins. If you happen to have a 2000 Lincoln cent in proof condition, it could be worth between 5 and 30. Grading plays a significant role in determining a coin's value. For example, A mint state 60 ms 60 coin is in average uncirculated condition and typically fetches a modest premium. A mint state 70 ms 70 coin, which is flawless even under magnification, can command significantly higher prices. If you are thinking of collecting or selling the 2000 1 cent Liberty, here are some key tips to keep in mind. 1. Condition is king. Always aim for coins in the best possible condition. Uncirculated coins particularly. Those with no signs of wear are far more valuable. 2. Look for errors. As we have discussed, error coins can significantly increase the value of your penny. Always inspect your coins closely for double dies, off-center strikes, or any other anomalies. 3. Get your coins graded. Having your coins professionally graded by a reputable agency like PCGS or NGC can help you get the best price if you decide to sell. 4. Monitor the market. Coin values fluctuate based on collector demand, market trends, and the discovery of new varieties. Stay updated by following numismatic publications and price guides. 5. Join a coin collecting community. Whether online or in person, joining a coin collectors group can give you access to valuable information, expert opinions, and potential buyers. In conclusion, the 2000 1 cent Liberty coin may be a common coin in circulation, but its potential historical significance, unique errors, and variations can turn it into a valuable addition to any collection. While most of these coins may only be worth a penny, there are rare specimens out there that could be worth hundreds, or even thousands of dollars. If you are a collector or someone just curious about coins, it's always worth taking a closer look at your spare change. You never know when you might find a 2000 penny with an unusual error or in mint condition, making it a true treasure. Welcome back to GZ Coins World, where we dive deep into the fascinating world of numismatics. Today we are focusing on a coin that has sparked interest among collectors and enthusiasts alike, the 2002 Liberty 1 cent coin. We will explore its history, unique features, and its value in today's market. Dears, let's get started. The 2002 Liberty 1 cent coin, commonly known as the 2002 Lincoln Memorial Penny, is part of a series that is rich in historical significance. This coin is notable for being one of the last issues before the redesigns introduced in 2009 for the bicentennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth. To understand the importance of the 2002 Liberty 1 cent coin, we need to delve into its historical context. The Lincoln Memorial Penny, first issued in 1959, was designed to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The design, created by engraver Frank Gasparo, features the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side and a portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse. The 2002 Liberty 1 cent is part of the series that continued to use this iconic design. It was minted in Denver, indicated by the D mint mark, and represents the traditional design of the penny before the 2009 changes. The coin was produced as part of the ongoing series that celebrated Lincoln's legacy and remained a staple of everyday American currency. Let's dive into the specific features of the 2002 Liberty 1 cent coin. This penny is made of copper-plated zinc, consisting of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. It has a diameter of 19.05 mm and weighs 2.5 grams. On the obverse side, we see Abraham Lincoln's portrait facing right with the inscription, "I in God we trust and liberty." The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial with the words United States of America and 1 cent prominently displayed. This design pays tribute to Lincoln's role as a central figure in American history and serves as a symbol of American values. Now let's talk about the value of the 2002 Liberty 1 cent coin. While the coin is not particularly rare in itself, its value can vary based on its condition and any unique characteristics it might have. Most 2002 pennies are worth their face value of 1 cent, but there are exceptions. In general, a standard 2002 penny in circulated condition is worth about 1 cent. However, uncirculated specimens, those that have been kept in pristine condition without any signs of wear, can be worth a bit more, typically ranging from 10 to 30 cents. Special editions or coins with errors can fetch higher prices. Speaking of errors, there are instances where 2002 pennies have been found with minting errors, such as off-center strikes or doubling. These error coins can be quite valuable, sometimes reaching values of several dollars depending on the severity and rarity of the error. For those interested in investing, the 2002 D Liberty 1-cent coin may not be a high-value item at present, but it still holds historical significance and collector interest. Collecting coins like these can be a rewarding hobby and a good entry point into numismatics. Over time, the value of such coins can increase as interest and rarity grow. If you are looking to add a 2002 D Liberty 1-cent coin to your collection or evaluate its worth, it's essential to consider its condition and any unique features it may have. Consult with a professional appraiser or a reputable dealer to get a more accurate assessment. To maintain the value of your coin, handle it carefully and store it in a protective holder or coin flip. Avoid cleaning your coins, as this can reduce their value. Proper care ensures that your collection remains in top condition. Its market value is $345 billion today. In conclusion, the 2002 D Liberty 1-cent coin is a fascinating piece of American numismatic history. While its current value might be modest for most examples, its historical significance and the potential for rare error coins make it a valuable addition to any collection. Welcome back to the channel, fellow coin enthusiasts. Dears, today we are diving deep into the history and value of a significant coin in U.S. numismatics, the 1977 D Lincoln Liberty Cent. This iconic penny is more than just a small piece of copper you might find in your change. It's part of American history and holds value that goes beyond its face value. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just beginning your numismatic journey, understanding the true worth of this coin can be incredibly rewarding. Let's start by discussing the origins of the Lincoln cent series, of which the 1977 D penny is a part. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person's image, replacing the Indian head cent. By the time the 1970s rolled around, the Lincoln cent had already become an iconic American coin. Its reverse design featured two wheat ears from 1909 to 1958, and was then replaced by the Lincoln Memorial in 1959 to mark Lincoln's 150th birthday. The Memorial reverse design, which ran from 1959 until 2008, was symbolic of Lincoln's legacy as a leader who fought for unity and equality in the United States. The year 1977 was an interesting time for coin production in the U.S. The economic struggles of the early 70s had left their mark, but the late 70s were a period of recovery and growth. The U.S. Mint, headquartered in Philadelphia, also had branches in Denver, San Francisco, and West Point. In 1977, the Denver Mint, marked with a D mint mark, produced approximately 4.1 billion Lincoln pennies, an incredibly high mintage number. Despite the large mintage, the 1977 D penny stands out among collectors not just for its history but also for some rare varieties and errors that can increase its value significantly. Dear sir, let's examine the details of the coin itself. On the obverse of the 1977 D Lincoln cent, we see the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner. Lincoln faces right and the word liberty appears to the left. The motto, "I in God we trust," is prominently displayed along the top edge of the coin, while the date 1977 appears to the right of Lincoln's profile. Beneath the date is the D mint mark, indicating that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to replace the wheat ears that previously adorned the back of the penny. Above the Lincoln Memorial are the words United States of America, with the motto E pluribus unum displayed between the two inscriptions. At the bottom of the reverse, we see the coin's denomination, 1 cent. If you look closely at the memorial, you can actually see a tiny depiction of the statue of Lincoln seated within the memorial in the center of the design. This level of detail on such a small coin is part of what makes the Lincoln cent series so fascinating to collectors. Now let's talk about what truly interests coin collectors: the varieties and errors that make certain 1977 D pennies more valuable than others. One of the most coveted varieties of the 1977 D penny is the double die obverse DDO error. A double die error occurs when the die itself is struck more than once, leading to a doubled image. This can create a noticeable doubling effect on the coin, often most visible on the date, the lettering, or Lincoln's profile. In the case of the 1977 D penny, the doubling might be subtle, but it significantly increases the coin's value. Its market value is $798 billion today. Another notable error that can be found on some 1970 pennies is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin is not properly aligned in the minting press, resulting in part of the design being missing from the coin. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin tends to be. While many 1970 pennies were heavily circulated and show signs of wear, uncirculated or high-grade specimens graded MS65 or higher by professional grading services can fetch premium prices. Coins in mint state condition are highly sought after by collectors who value both their historical significance and their pristine condition. When determining the value of a 1970 penny, grading is essential. The Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from 1 poor to 70 perfect, is used to assess a coin's condition. Here's a breakdown of the different grades and what they mean for the 1970 Lincoln cent. Good G4 to G6 coins in this grade are heavily worn, and the details of Lincoln's face and the memorial may be faded or smoothed out. Very fine VF20 to VF35, a coin with moderate wear but still has most details visible. The lettering and design are clear. Extremely fine EF40 to EF45, light wear with sharp details on Lincoln's portrait and the memorial. Mint state MS60 to MS70. These coins are uncirculated, meaning they were never used as currency. They have no wear, and higher grades will have minimal or no contact marks, perfect strike, and a brilliant luster. Now let's get to the part you have all been waiting for: the value of the 1970 penny. As with most coins, the value depends on its condition and rarity, especially in the case of varieties and errors. Most 1970 pennies that you find in circulation are worth only their face value, 1 cent. These coins were produced in large quantities, and in circulated condition they do not hold much value to collectors. Uncirculated coins, on the other hand, can be worth much more. Coins graded MS60 to MS65, which show no signs of wear and have strong luster, can sell for around 5 to 20. High-grade specimens, especially those in MS66 or higher, are particularly valuable. These coins are flawless or near flawless and can command prices upwards of 100 or more. Some have been known to sell for as much as 500 or even higher, depending on the buyer and the overall market demand. Coins with errors such as the double die, verse, or off-center strikes are especially valuable. These error coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's condition. The 1970 penny's true worth comes into play when you consider the factors that make it valuable to collectors: high-grade condition, rare varieties, and mint errors. Over the years, the demand for coins like the 1970 penny has steadily risen, especially among those looking for coins in pristine condition or unique mint errors. This growing interest has increased the coin's market value, making it a sought-after piece in both small and large coin collections. Investing in high-grade 1970 pennies or error coins can yield significant returns. Some collectors and investors have been known to sell such coins at auctions for hundreds or even thousands of dollars as demand for rare coins continues to grow. The 1970 Lincoln Liberty Cent is a valuable piece of U.S. coinage history. Its large mintage means it's accessible to collectors of all levels, but those with sharp eyes and knowledge of varieties and errors can uncover hidden gems that are worth far more than 1 cent. Whether you have one in your collection already or you are looking to add one, the 1970 penny is a fascinating and potentially valuable coin that deserves a place in any numismatic collection. Thank you for watching. My dears fellows, if you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1970 Lincoln Cent, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more coin history, value breakdowns, and collecting tips. Let me know in the comments if you have any 1970 pennies in your collection, please, and as always, happy collecting and God bless you in every matter.